Mm-hmm.
97.
Mm-hmm.
And there you go.
Mm-hmm. That's it. And all my girlfriends that I have, when we go out to dinner, and the waitress comes, then they always say, "Give her something good. She needs it." Why? She says. Well, she's 97. She's going to 100. Every time we have that, I have that.
Well, then tomorrow we'll be sure to say that at the restaurant.
No, oh no. So, but like I say, I feel good.
Yeah.
And I have no trouble that I can say, that I have no.
Nope.
I don't take any pills except my sugar pills and my cholesterol. Stupid. I said to he wanted to give me a real pill for cholesterol.
Yeah.
I says, "What's my cholesterol?" But he said 200.
Big deal.
Is it? I don't know what it has to be.
It's 200 is high, but come on.
How's your heart?
Excellent.
Then don't worry about your cholesterol, because your
You want to hear something about the heart? I was going to Dr. May for a regular examination. I have now his other doctor who's with him because he has too many. And she said, Hedda, you should really go to a heart doctor once, have yourself examined. I said, have I got problems? No, but I think maybe it's a good idea. So when I called my doctor that I had gone to 9 years ago, I called him up and the nurse says, "Mrs. Kluge, you know how many years this has been?" I says, "I told you I'm in good shape." So she says, so I came in, and then when the doctor stood in front of me, he stood in front like this in for me. He says, "You know who I am? I'm the heart doctor." I says, "I know, that's why I'm here. Herbie sent me there." And I says, "I have something I can't get rid of, and I don't know what to do for my head." So he says, "Well," no, that was before that. See, I'm getting another one mixed up. But the first time I went to him, he said, "Let's examine you." And then he came back after he took blood and everything. He says, "Oh my God." I said, "Don't tell me I got something." He says, "You do, and it's dangerous."
Oh.
I says, "What have I got?" I had a woman woman doctor for a long time.
Yeah.
And I went to her, but she didn't know what it was. She says, "Oh, that'll go away again." Okay, now I come to this doctor. I says, "What have I got?" "You have arthritis. What did they call it? Something arthritis with the head, and it hits your whole forehead.
Wow.
And it makes you so crazy and painful." And I thought, well, what can I do?
Yeah.
Well, and when he said that I had this, I says, "Well, what does it do?"
Yeah.
Well, he says, "You can go blind," and that might have been part of the thing.
Wow.
Starting, see? "Or you can die." I says, "With this, what I have? I want to get up at night and do handstands and whatnot, right?"
Wow.
So I thought, well, he says, "I'm going to make an appointment with a doctor. I want another doctor to see you. Maybe I'm wrong." So the next day I had a doctor's appointment with his doctor.
Yeah.
And as I looked at that and he looked at me, I said, "You have it." I says, "Is it that bad?" "Yes." He says, "It's very dangerous. We have to give you a big pill to bring that down, what you have." I forgot. Temple arthritis. And he said, "We have give you the strongest pills. And we have to start with that. And you can't give that up, Mrs. Kluge. And we're going down then to 4, to 3. I had that a whole year.
Wow.
And this pill is really, if I was in my right mind, I wouldn't take that pill.
Wow.
Like for my cholesterol, I wouldn't take that.
Yeah.
I said, "I don't want to take that pill."
Yeah.
So, anyhow, I took that, and he got me out of it.
Wow.
Then he says, you could really go blind with that. He says, if that doesn't get any help. Or you could even die. I says, how can that be? I'm going to a doctor and have a checkup. And she tells me that will go away. Never, he says. That would not have gone away. But that's how close I came then.
Thank goodness you went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it hadn't been for Herbie,
yeah.
he said, go to a heart doctor. And the woman, my doctor said, go to a heart doctor.
Yeah.
I thought, she says to me, you're my new customer. I says, I've been by you. Yeah, she said, after 9 years.
So they said you were okay then.
Right.
Yeah.
Then he stood, the second time I come there, he stood in front of me. Well, let's see what you have, Mrs. Kluge. I really don't need you, I says. I'm feeling great. So he says, well, let's examine you. So he examined me. Yeah, he says, you are in good shape, he says. Your blood is good. Everything is good. Your pressure is good. I can't find anything. I said, I told you so. I have fun with my doctors. I really do.
What do you want? Well, you know what? I might add one more in there. What do you want? What would you like people to remember about you when you're gone? What do you want them to think?
Me, that I was nice.
Yeah.
That I tried to help. That's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are there any, well, I don't know how to say it right, but
go ahead.
Would there be any messages that you would want to give to, you know, certain, like what would you want to say?
I would say to people like for you, always be nice. And I always said to my kids when they were little, thank you and please opens all your doors.
Yep.
And my kids are like that.
Yep.
They are like that. So, and that's what I would say. Always be nice to other people. Try to help where you can. And take care of yourself in your youth. Because you cannot do it when you get old.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
You have to try and play catch up when you get old, huh?
Yeah. You're right. You're right. Because everything that you love to do, you can't do. I can't drive. I can't breathe. I can't run. I can't dance.
Yeah.
So you just do the things that you can do and hop around like a rabbit.